Loud and clear in Las Vegas.
Yes, we can, Governor. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. I hear and see no one. Is there anyone present in Las Vegas that would like to provide public comment to the board?
Yes, Governor, we have somebody that would like to testify. Please come forward and turn the mic on and state your name.
Good morning, Governor Sandoval, Attorney Laxall, Madam Secretary. My name is Lisa Zastro. I'm an attorney here in Las Vegas at Lipson Nielsen, and my primary practice is defending professionals before Nevada regulatory bodies, including disciplinary boards. Understanding there is no agenda item regarding the Nevada State Board of Dental Examiners, I'm here today as a representative of the Las Vegas Dental Association and to ask you for investigation into the abusive practices of the Nevada Dental Board. In addition to asking for formal investigation, we are also seeking replacement of 3 dental board members to ensure fairness and representation and justice for Nevada citizens, as well as licensed dentists and licensees in the disciplinary process here in Nevada. We seek to create a balance and prevent further abuses to the public and licensees who are not members of the Nevada Dental Society. The Las Vegas Dental Association, my client, is a grassroots association formed to take on abusive practices by the Nevada Dental Board staff, including the Dental Board Council. The Las Vegas Dental Association is a competitor organization of the Nevada Dental Society. Most, if not all, of the Nevada Dental Board is comprised exclusively of members of the Nevada Dental Society. Investigation by the Las Vegas Dental Association has revealed that there have been approximately 400 public Nevada citizen complaints against licensees in Nevada made to the Dental Board each year, and over 300 of those complaints were dismissed unilaterally without Nevada Dental Board members having any knowledge of the complaints coming into the Dental Board office. A few years ago, the Las Vegas Dental Association asked the Sunset Subcommittee of the Nevada Legislature to investigate financial and due process abuses at the Dental Board. This occurred in 2016. The legislative audit was released in May of 2016, and it was absolutely scathing. The audit can be summed up in revealing that the board staff is the proverbial tail wagging the dog being the Dental Board itself. The Dental Board members have delegated nearly all of their authority to board staff and contractors to the point of rendering their position completely meaningless. All of their statutory duties have been unilaterally delegated to board staff, contract investigators, oversight. Excessive spending, legislative audit are as follows. The Dental Board overcharged 50% of licensees for discipline-related investigative costs, mainly to reimburse outside legal counsel and licensees belonging to the Nevada Dental Society that solely conducted all investigations as DSOs. DSOs overcharged, and likely due to the Dental Board lacking an effective process for accurately determining the amount of costs for individuals during the investigative process. Again, these are the legislative audit findings. These are not my statements. Further, they found the Dental Board paid approximately $200,000 more in legal fees than shown in its financial statements in 2014 and 15. This was accomplished as the Board Executive Director, who remains the Executive Director, Deborah Schaefer-Kugel, failed to disclose the excessive overpayments in board financial statements. Notably, licensees have addressed this directly with the board, seeking return of fees and accountability. To date, absolutely no action has been taken by the Dental Board. The audit also uncovered Dental Board legal contract approved in 2013 for outside legal counsel was not to exceed $175,000, yet payments exceeded $300,000 in the years 2014 and 15. The factual findings and conclusions made by DSOs are not reviewed by the dental board members. The dental board has a fiduciary duty to be effective stewards of public resources, and that has not occurred. Board members are not reviewing documentation. The dental board members need to provide greater oversight of the disciplinary complaint process as conducted exclusively by board staff and DSOs. Without a review process of DSO findings, there is increased risk that investigations could result in licensees being treated too harshly or lightly. Again, these are legislative audit findings. The audit also found grossly disproportionate amount of investigations were assigned to specific DSOs. The audit also revealed one dental board member, Dr. Pisani, collaborating within the board counsel, John Hunt, and the board executive director, Ms. Deborah Schaefer-Kugel, orchestrated requiring a targeted disciplinary complaint, Dr. Ting, that he be required to donate $25,000 to a private charity, a charity in which Dr. Pisani was the president, as a part of his discipline. The audit noted this contribution is unlawful and not provided for in Nevada statutes. We know that this has occurred multiple times by the Nevada Dental Board. After the audit was released, the Dental Board did two things. They hired general counsel and they created a review panel. This, again, was at the recommendation of the legislature. The review panel became effective in January 2018 and has been a gross failure. Both of these actions were recommended by the legislative auditors. Neither have resulted in the protections the auditors were seeking to ensure. In fact, the review panel has been in place for approximately 10 months and is merely reinforcement for the bully tactics of DSOs and board staff, as the review panel simply rubber stamps the DSO findings and conclusions. The review panel has really no authority, as all matters are then directly returned to the DSO after the DSO findings and conclusions regarding discipline are determined. As noted above, the Dental Board is made up entirely of Nevada Dental Society members. The Nevada Dental Society is not the Dental Board. The Dental Society is a nonprofit organization of dental professionals. The Nevada Dental Society has no statutory powers or authority. We have evidence that licensees who are non-dental society members are more harshly treated during the disciplinary process. This evidence is apparent in the legislative audit. Specifically, when a disciplinary matter is raised against a member of the Nevada Dental Society, the matter is triaged by a Nevada Dental Society member, employee at the board, or a DSO, including the board's executive director, Ms. Schaefer-Kugel, and is often deferred from the Nevada Dental Board in violation of Nevada law and deferred to the Nevada Dental Society for what's called peer review dispute resolution. I've attached to my statement a screenshot from the board's website in which the Dental Board defers and encourages citizens in Nevada to take complaints directly to the Nevada Dental Society, steering complaints from the Nevada Dental Board outside Nevada state law. The process creates fees for the Nevada Dental Society and results in non-discipline for Nevada Dental Society members who are targets of complaints when the matter is resolved during the peer review dispute process. Non-dental society members, such as my client, members of the Las Vegas Dental Society, are not entitled to the same treatment. 100% of the Nevada state-paid DSOs working for the board are Nevada Dental Society members. Notably, the position of DSO was created by the board's long-standing private attorney, John Hunt. This board has heard about the manner in which John Hunt controlled the dental board with help from board staff until he resigned one day after a lawsuit was filed against him here in Clark County. The Nevada Dental Society, through the dental board staff and DSOs, unlawfully exercised unilateral control as to whether a verified complaint progresses. The Dental Society member, through board staff and DSOs, can even unilaterally dismiss a verified public complaint directly contrary to Nevada law without any dental board member even knowing the complaint has been filed. I've also attached a flow chart to my statement from the dental board's website that directly demonstrates this disciplinary process. NRS 631.3611 mandates that the dental board shall investigate all verified citizen complaints. As a result, as recently as this year, we have evidence that verified complaints against Nevada Dental Board members were not investigated. Again, Nevada complaints against board members were not investigated. Rather, board staff and counsel at the board ensured these complaints were dismissed without other board member knowledge. This is alarming and certainly does nothing to protect the citizens of Nevada. As you can see, complete control is given to the dental board staff and DSOs. This is contrary to state law and exceptionally unfair to the citizens of Nevada and non-dental association members who receive overwhelmingly more discipline at the dental board and who also never receive the benefit of the peer review dispute resolution process offered by the Nevada Dental Society. Again, this is evident in the legislative audit. Our evidence shows only half of licensed dentists in Nevada pay the $1,800 yearly membership fee of the Nevada Dental Society. Therefore, they are members. While only half Nevada dentists are members, 100% of the Nevada Dental Board members are members of the Nevada Dental Society. The legislative audit assisted in our determination that an alarming 85% of all licensees in Nevada that receive discipline are non-dental society members. On November 8, 2016, matters came before this board, the Board of Examiners, regarding the approval of contracts for legal fees between the dental board and attorney John Hunt. At this meeting, Mr. Hunt, Ms. Schaefer, and lobbyists for the board failed to represent to the board the published findings of the legislative audit. The tone of those appearing before you on behalf of the dental board, including the lobbyists, simply characterized licensees with complaints and citizens speaking as upset because they were punished. They were disparaged. They were degraded. Meeting many local board knowledge governor that the legislative audit had already issued its findings, which again showed clear abuses, including financial abuses. At the November 2016 board meeting, Governor, you recognized that in your years as Attorney General and as your years of Governor, you had never seen a group of professionals so upset. The minutes from the meeting indicate that you stated, and I quote, "Without exception, there has never been a constituency as upset as those that are subject to the jurisdiction of the Nevada Dental Board." You further indicated that you were hopeful something could be done. Nothing has been done. In fact, the Nevada Dental Board is now even further shielded from the disciplinary process as they have unwittingly delegated their duties to board staff, including the new general counsel, to the point that the board's role is rendered entirely pointless. In fact, the 2016 audit findings were shielded from the board. The board staff didn't advise the board members of those findings until recently. The disciplinary process is conducted in such an arbitrary and capricious manner without any consideration for due process of law. The board's general counsel has taken the formal position that licensees are not entitled to due process of law during an investigation, in spite of the fact the investigator DSO issues conclusions and findings of fact just like a judge. That's clear violation of longstanding federal and state law regarding due process and in clear violation of Nevada law. Where the board staff find gaps in the Nevada Administrative Code which encroach in their unbridled power, they immediately amend the NAC to suit their game of keeping all disciplinary matters entirely confidential from the board. Additionally, and perhaps more concerning to this board, costs have not decreased, and we have overwhelming evidence of bias against licensees who are not members of the Nevada Dental Society, the society in which each board member belongs. This board, the Board of Examiners website, lists its values with the acronym We Care. I'm sure you know what they are. Noting the CARE represents consistent application of state laws and regulations, advanced ethical behaviors, respectful and courteous treatment of everyone, encouraging process to board in the last several years and then unilaterally dismissed by board staff or diverted to the Dental Society peer review process. A full investigation is key to determine the bias against non-dental society members, ongoing excessive spending, and a lack of accountability, and most important to my clients, an utter failure in fairness, a lack of due process in law in the investigative process, and the unlawful, complete, and total delegation of power by the board to the board staff, all of whom are Nevada Dental Society members, as well as DSOs and board counsel. We are asking this board to consider, or actually Governor Sandoval to consider replacement of at least 3 board members who are failing to live up to the standard of this board by not being effective stewards of public resources and who have turned a blind eye to the abuses by the board staff. My clients seek the replacement of board members Dr. Pinther, Dr. Blasco, and Dr. Pisani. We would request these board members be replaced with licensed dentist members of the Las Vegas Dental Association. I've attached also a letter, notably, sent to the Washington State Dental Board, drafted by then the state of Nevada's highest medical authority last year, the former Chief Medical Officer John DeMoro, where he advised the state of Washington in a formal letter on Nevada letterhead that the Nevada Dental Board disciplinary process is unreliable. This is the Nevada state's highest medical authority telling another board, you can't rely on our board. He directly advises the state of Washington that the Nevada State Board disciplinary process fails licensees. The letter is exceptionally telling and is attached to my statement. We further implored the Board of Examiners review current Deputy Attorney General oversight and handling of ongoing matters at the Dental Board. We have observed the current AG's involvement as nothing more than a further strong arm against citizen complaints, biased against non-dental society members, and assisting the board staff and DSOs in their lawful practice. Finally, we recommend the Dental Board institute a formal alternative dispute resolution program at the Dental Board so that members of the public can resolve their differences with their dentist and greater success and much, much lower cost. ADR is a proven, efficient program for regulatory bodies and it ensures fairness for everyone. ADR also would remove current conflicts between the dental society members, overwhelmingly determining the fate of non-dental society members. The 2016.
I'm going to ask you to start to wind up because we typically only allow 3 minutes of public comment. And so if you would please wind up, and then if you would also leave a copy of your statement and the exhibits that you've referenced so that we have those for the record.
I appreciate the extended time. I had other hearings to finish, but my last statement was respectfully, thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much.
You want to turn that one off? Yes. We have nobody else here, Governor.
No further public comment from Las Vegas.
Pardon?
You said leave comments.
Yes, I'll give them to.
Has moved to approve the minutes of September 11, 2018. I second the motion. All in favor?